Okay, so ladies, are we ready?
Yes.
Only I could
Yes.
hear. I could only hear a couple of yeses. I think we are how many of us? At least 15 of us. 15, 16.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, 15 of us, and I just hear a couple of yeses. How is that fair? So are we ready?
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes.
are ready. So Tenaz asked me to address this room, and she said that what can you contribute to this community? And I said really can't contribute anything because there are these are amazing ladies who are doing who have fought against all challenges and they are there where they are, and all the women I have met across the world, they have all of them have amazing stories where they have fought their own battles, big or small, and they have made it through it all. So I can't really teach anything, but I can just share. And I will share my biggest learning, and that is self-care is not selfish. And today in the morning I was just thinking that should I what slides should I prepare, what do I do about this topic, and how do I make it interesting. And actually I had nothing, because what all I want to say is all there in my head, and I'll just go with the flow. It will be all emotions. And Tenaz, I will keep you as my timekeeper, because you know what happens when emotions start flowing. You tend to lose time. So I would like you to be the cop here and time cop
I
and
will
cut me off.
do a 5-minute warning and then a 1-minute warning.
Yes. Be as menacing as possible, and I will take that. Okay, so before I begin, I want to ask you, ladies. I hope, if possible, can you all please switch on your cameras, because, like I said, the first step towards or the first thing that we can do for ourselves is to show up where it is required the most. And it also makes me feel good that it makes me feel that I'm talking to some faces. Otherwise it makes me feel that as I'm talking to a wall, because there's a blank screen and there are some names there. So before I begin, I just want to ask you, I want you guys to take a minute and think about that time where you actually placed yourself before others, and what did it make you feel? The question is there on the screen. Think of one time when you put yourself before others, and what did it make you feel? And give me a raise of hands when you're ready. Okay. I can see Tanaz has put, and I can see Malika says, tough to even recollect when and what was that feeling. Tanaz says she took a break when she was unwell. The work piled up, but at least I was well rested. Okay. And what was the feeling? If you want to share it verbally, that's also okay. If you want to put it in the chat, that is also fine.
So I don't mind sharing it verbally.
Yes, please.
So it's not one time. It is recently, somehow in some right company and everything, I actually got into this habit of a morning walk. And my friend actually pushed me every single morning, waking me up to go for this walk. So when I actually started going to the local garden for a walk and I started observing people around, and I realized that a lot of people actually put themselves first, because for me so far it was always getting up in the morning, checking the office emails, replying whatever needs to be done immediately, then going to the kitchen, taking care of the cooking, the tiffins have to go, everything else will wait. But all this has to be done and only then it comes to me. And the last 1 month has been the other way around. It's me first, and rest everybody can wait. The kitchen will still be done on time. The cooking will still happen. Everything can wait. Office mails can be replied from office as well. They don't need to be done the first thing in the morning before I brush. And I realized nothing has changed and the world has not stopped. But I am enjoying my that 1 hour when I go down and I realize that okay, I'm in the open. I see 60-year-olds playing. And I'm like, I never thought all we always knew was, earn or the all the other priorities. Your family is a priority. Playing was never taught to us as a priority in your life. We were only taught to become something, and so I've been enjoying that. It's unfortunately again I'm on a break because my mom's in a hospital. So last 15, 20 days I've been living here. But otherwise, that's been the best change that happened in the last few weeks.
Malika, when you're saying this, I'm actually getting goosebumps because I think you are reflecting each of these women, and you are in your words, you are expressing what they feel. And I think the biggest revelation was that the world did not come to end when you took care of yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Lovely. And you know what is the beauty of it? The moment you started sharing stories, I think so many hands went up in this group, because that is what it does. When you start sharing your stories, everybody wants to share. So, Diana, can I hear your story?
Yes. Well, as I said, it depends on whom I'm going to face. If it is at work, no, I put myself in front of others because it's me first, then the others come after me. But with family-wise matters, no, I put all of them in front of me, especially my parents. I took care of them. I do everything to make them rest, don't make any hard works. Even if I am sick, I don't let them feel that I am sick. So I do everything. All our family members, my brothers, my sisters, they all count on me. Although I'm not the eldest one, but they all count on me. Diana, you can do it. Diana, you can manage it. Diana, you are number one. So maybe these words make me big, but sometimes it's uh, it comes on my health. Sometimes you can suffer, but you cannot tell them because they really counts on you. So family wise, no, they come first. But at work, no, I come first.
Yeah. So, do you often feel lonely when you want support and it is not around you, or it is around you, but you find it difficult to ask because everybody is looking up to you?
Yes, my daughters, they are supporting me. They told me, Mama, take a break, take some rest. Don't put everything in your shoulder. Try to rest. I told them, no, I cannot because I'm saving this because you are my investment. So when I get old, you come and help me. So it's an investment for me. See, they told me, take rest, but I cannot. Family-wise, I cannot, especially my parents.
Oh, lovely. We will talk more about this. Priscilla.
Thank you. Thank you. So I think there are certain few moments when I try to put myself first, but I'll just take one, for example, because our dear friend Malika already mentioned about giving the me time with, going out for a walk and exercising. So me, I would say when I started putting myself first, like, I don't know if it is the same for you at home, but when you're married, sometimes you try to act polite or you try to hide what you really want or you don't like to do. So most of the time it will go like through the ears of your husband, like, I don't like this, or I don't like, or I want it to be like that, to tell the in-laws and so on. But sometimes then I realized that not everything that goes through what you like or what you don't like, it comes into reality. Then I said, no, I should start speaking for myself. Like if I don't like anything, I should be honest with myself first and tell it frankly, tell it honestly, because I'm not doing any harm to anybody, be it with my husband, be it with my children, be it with my parents, be it with my in-laws. So then the first time I expressed myself in a very polite, but I would say in shy way, because I took the courage to do it, to say that, no, I don't like it this way. I prefer it to be that way. It was like a very surprise thing for me first, because it took me, 10 years of premeditation to be able to express it out, to say that, no, I don't like it this way. Oh, I like it this way. I don't want to do it. No, I want to do it. It was like 10 years I was just eating myself up inside, because I was not able to voice out what I like or what I don't like. But the first time I did it, it was like, you know, I didn't sleep that night because I was so happy. Being able to express myself, being able to say it openly that, no, I don't like it or I like it. Then afterwards, little by, and what really surprised me is when I said I don't like it, nobody challenged it, because I think I was being the barrier to myself. I was being the negative part. I was playing my own negative part, because I was just, when I said it openly, it was just me expressing myself. And the other one, they just understood that I don't like it. You don't like, I don't like to eat this. I don't like to eat this. They just respected it. It was, then I quite blame myself for all these 10 years of just, trying to shut myself up. But the first time you do it, then you realize that you should have done it before. Well, you can't
Yes.
erase the past, but you just learn from the past. So then it was like an eye opener. It was like an emancipation, if you can call it like that, voicing out your feelings, voicing out your likes, voicing out your opinions. But obviously, you're not going to hurt anyway, but it's just something that you express out. And you see the other one also being very honest to you. So this is
Yes.
my story. Thank you.
This is not only your story, Priscilla. This is each one of our story, and we all have struggled with this. We all have taken the endless amount of time to take that one step forward. But like you said, the only thing that was holding you back was you. So beautiful there. I think Tenaz, according to you, the next person is Connie, Constance, and that is who? Is it you,
Yes,
Picharo?
yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Loud and clear.
Yeah. Okay. The moment that I put myself before others, there was a time at my workplace. We were to contest for an election. So I presented myself to be a trustee of the pension scheme. It was like taking a leap of faith, but I decided yes, I needed to do that. So it was not easy because at the port we work shifts. I had to wake up early in the morning to get the people coming in the first shift. I had to come to the port at night so that I'm able to get the people leaving, and I had to campaign, and it was not easy as a woman. So many issues are thrown at you, but I soldiered on, and eventually I got to win the election. So I got
Wow.
elected, and I was the best candidate, and I presented myself before others, that's both men and women, and I was super proud of myself. Yeah, so that's my story. Yeah.
Beautiful. So, I mean, because everybody's sharing their story, and precisely the reason why I asked this question is also because I wanted to share my story. Uh, I have always been that person, like Priscilla, like Malika, always thinking about others and being a people pleaser. And I would always think that my world will come to an end And if I don't take care of my family, if I don't take care of my kids, that makes me a bad person. If I take some time out for myself, I'm selfish. And all these things is not only what I think, it's been a conditioning that is being given over the years. And this is how we have seen the women around us. So after many years, I got an opportunity to work with Merce Training, and that was the first time when I actually left home. Because before that, all the years I was always working around my kids, around my family. And this time around, I was required to travel, and travel like, big time travel. It's like I'm traveling 2 weeks in a month. Every alternate week, I'm on a plane. I'm going to various locations. uh, Initial part of my job, I was living in Denmark for 3.5 months. So it was a long time away from the family. And it was not easy, because initially when I started doing it, there was always this huge baggage that I was carrying, not my suitcases, but the baggage of guilt that I was carrying everywhere. Whether my son has eaten well, whether the house help that is coming back home, is she coming on time? Is there grocery in the kitchen? So there were so many things that were, and who will take care of my home if I am away? And then one day, like Malika, I also realized that world did not come to an end. It's everything is fine. People have adjusted to this new change, and if beautifully so, in terms of my family and my husband, they are very supportive about it. And what I realized in due course of time is that I'm also making a role model for my kids. I have a daughter. When she looks at me and she sees that, like, there's a mother who can balance both work and family, I can do that as well. And there's a mother who takes care of herself. There's a mother who keeps who is able to pay the bills. There's a mother who is also able to take us out for vacations. So I'm creating a role model for her, that this is also a possibility for the women. And for my son, I have a daughter and a son, and for my son, I'm also creating a role model for him, to see that this is also how women can be, that the men can stay back at home and take care of their homes, and women can go out and travel. And he sees his dad every day, that he is able to cook, he's also able to take care of the household, and also he's running his own company. So these are the role models we are setting up. Then it's very important that we change these roles, and the time and the place where we have to start is from our homes. So this was my biggest takeaway in the past 2 years, is that taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental health, taking care of your physical health, taking care of your energy. Because yes, when we are giving, Diana, when we are giving and not receiving anything, after a while what will happen? You will feel drained out. And then if when if we are not intentionally doing things for ourselves, intentionally not taking care of ourselves, you feel very lonely. Because everybody has now gotten used to take things from you, they have never given anything to you. So it's something that we have established over time, and that's something that we need to do now. Then, as I will take the questions, but I had seen Shobha who had raised her hand, and I think we missed her, so I would like to hear her story as well.
Yeah. Hi. It's very nice to see you all. Yes, I wanted to share two different things. One is I was working for the shipping lines. It's like a queen. When you work for shipping lines, you are like a queen. There is no doubt on that. And after that, after a few years, I changed it to the freight forwarding companies where the men, sorry, here gender I'm taking, men oriented more in that particularly Indian based company where I worked for MNCs, and suddenly coming into the Indian oriented company where the men was ruling, but my MD was also men, but who supported me. But I want to tell to everywhere it is not that he supported me. Within a 2 months, I was just feel, oh, this is not the place. Where should I work? Because I was heading the freight forwarding division all India, but all are men who was more experienced than me, and more many years they worked in the same company, but I was new. They had a question when I asked for some report, why should I give it to you? That was a cushion. So it was like
Mm.
I was literally something. Sometimes on the tears also. I was literally on tears, and I used to come home. What is this? And I have to work for longer hours, setting to the freight forwarding company. Then finally, I literally went with my resignation. Then my MD told me, everywhere you will not get a red carpet. You have a knowledge, you can do it. Just little push you want, and you have confidence. But why you are not opening up with that? You just give them politely, then they will come to the. So the first quarter meeting, even though I prepare everything, the slides, everything, I was not able to give on the any presentation, because all guys were there from from all the head of like all heads of the branches has come down there, and all men. I was the only woman in that, even though 20 years company that when I joined, all women were in the very executive level. I was in the manager category where I was to present it, but I was a little shivering in the AC room. I was sweating, and my
Mm.
MD and the higher ups, they told me you can sit and present it. So that first chance, I have the photo of that also. And I just shared it by sitting and not seeing anyone on the audience. I was just seeing only my MD, because he was telling, yes, you can, you can, you can. And that made me to good. And the first woman from that company, I went for the WCA conference for the Bangkok. He took me, all men, only women. In 20 years, the first woman from that company went. I was very proud on that time. I was not traveled alone anywhere till that time, but I made it. He told, yes, you can, you will be. So he was also accompanying, apart from the colleagues. So it made me good opportunity. With fear, I enjoyed it. That there is no doubt on that. It is a fear, but that was the first step where I took it out. That was one thing. And coming to the, as everyone was telling, it's a, oh, I have to take care of family. I have to be in time. I have to be in time, rush back. So even though anything I want to complete it, I have to rush back to the home. I have to cook. I have to see this. Where is that? Where is my in-laws? Everything. So after a few years, I also realized, no, this is enough. I've earned for everyone. Let me do it for myself. Then past 2 years back, I started to do my PhD in legal regime in marine
Woohoo.
logistics, where the seaports pollution is there. From past 2 years, I'm doing it for myself. I'm working for that. I used to think always, when I have to go after office hours, I have to think twice whether I have to go or not. If I come late home, what they will think. Now I just stopped it everything. From past 5 years, I am doing my institute. I'm proud. I work for Maskline also. And where I learned many things, many companies, many where I learned things. And I started from past 5 years the institute, Next Step Institute of Logistics Aviation, where we teach and give the awareness programs to the all the students. There is a industry and even the law, because I'm a background of a law. So now I'm doing my PhD in law only related to the logistics, where the marine pollution. So I'm proud of that, and I'm doing it. Yes, it is a little bit difficult, I felt, but still I'm managing. One day, okay, as you all told, the world is not going to end. I'll take rest
Of
one day. Oh,
course.
nothing will happen. I say,
Yeah.
hey, tomorrow I'll do it. It's nothing. It's not emergency. Let's see the priorities and do it and give some time for myself. Let me rest. Sometimes they used to tell after 6 o'clock, you can't rest. No, it's nothing. My body needed rest. Let me rest now. Then I will do. You want whatever is cooked, you can have it. So they adjusted it. They have to adjust it, because I'm not going into kitchen. They have to adjust it, or cook for me also if you want it. Simple.
Of course.
Or you can. This is what happened. This is how we have to face challenges. There's two things. Is yes, I made it, and this is
Yes.
very nice where I'm seeing myself today compared to others. Yes, different it is. In this thing, I made it after a long gap. I'm doing my PhD. That's one of the proud. Okay, it may take some time to complete it. Of course, it is not within 1 or 2 years it will, but I'm doing it. I'm trying it. That is the best part. I've already wrote articles, many articles now, 5, 6 articles. So I feel proud. Oh, I can do it. That what is small or big, or it's a right or wrong, something I'm trying it differently. So that is my
Yes.
story. Thank you. Thank you.
Lovely, Shobha. And not only you are proud of yourself, we all are proud of you. And actually, I'm proud of all these ladies, because we all have, conquered our battles, and we all are still fighting for things. For us, the comfort zone, the learning only happens when we step out of our comfort zone. And our comfort zone was just staying with the family, being taking care of homes. but we have stepped out of that. It is going to be uncomfortable. It is going to make us feel very guilty at times. But then just remember this, that if you don't take care of yourself, you will not be able to take care of your family. If you are not in a happy space, you will become bitter, you will become frustrated, and then you will pass on that energy to the family. So even to take good care of your family, you have to take care of your energies as well. So it is like Abha said, you can't serve from an empty cup, and that is so true. Then us, all yours. I think you have been prompting me. So
But because I'm looking at the time as well, and we just have 10, 15 minutes.
I'm
Um,
sorry, Tanaz, your voice is still cracking. You
so,
have to come closer.
is this better now?
It is slightly better, yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to specify that we just have around 10 minutes left in this call. So I want us to, because I see it like I see a pyramid, which is like it's very, I, I'm very curious
Yeah,
about.
you want to see that? So it is something that is just resonating with what I just said. And can everybody see the pyramid? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So if you see, this shows the kind of energies we have in our body, and actually tells us that sorry, it actually tells us that how if you see the base of the pyramid, it is the physical. So this physical is the biggest part of our energy, and this actually contributes, and it actually uh, feeds into every other area of our life. And that's why it is said that it is so important for everyone to take care of their health, and especially women, because as women, we our health challenges are more, because we have a more dynamic system where we are also not only dealing with our physical health, we are also dealing with the chemical composition of what is happening inside our body in terms of hormones and in terms of other things. So that's why consciously, especially when we are reaching at a certain age, especially after 30, we have to be very conscious about our health, because the base of the pyramid actually, if it is stable, it will keep the other areas also in place. Then the second part is the emotional health. And if I may ask, how do you take care of your emotional health? Anybody, how would you take care of your emotional health?
I think it can be with like meeting up some old friend or something where with you can share, knows you from a long time. That
Yeah.
helps.
And what if people around you, you are trying to meet people, you are trying to do all the things that are right, but then still it's not making you happy? Then what do you do? Can we always depend on others to make us happy, or can we always look outside to make people happy, or make uh, buy things that make us happy, or indulge into things that make us happy? Or is there other
I
way
think
where we can find our happiness?
I
I
think
think that
everybody is
oh,
different. Everybody is
Mm,
different, and everybody needs to know what makes, I mean, everybody knows what makes them happy. Maybe as our dear friend said, she feels happy when she meets friends. It's her way of being
mm,
emotionally,
mm,
when she is in an emotionally breakdown, she likes to network, she likes to socialize to feel happy.
yeah.
Some find emotional happiness in in loneliness, like they want
Mm,
to remove themselves from the society for a certain piece of time and just
mm,
reflect on themselves, find some peace. Some like to go to the seaside. So it depends on you need to know yourself first, what you like to
mm.
do in your alone time, and
Correct.
what makes you connected in different ways. So I think it will be person to person.
Yes, and that whatever you said, doesn't it connect you to self care? That you have to find out what makes you happy and work to in that direction. Like one person said, I want to go and meet my friends. That makes me happy. One person said, I want to go out and walk every morning. That makes me happy. Another person said that I want to write that PhD. That makes me happy. So what makes you happy? again is a part of your self care, and to come to that point is also very important. And I would say also having a sense of gratitude that makes me happy. I mean, personally, if I have to share, what makes me happy is a sense of gratitude for whatever I have got in my life and whatever I'm able to achieve is coming because the whole it's not only my hard work, it is also there are other people who have contributed to it. So that makes me happy. Then you see the next level is that of a mental energy. So the mental energy, when I say, it is about whether we are able to focus or how present we are to things around us, and that is only possible when we are physically well rested. You see, it is coming from the physical. It is also possible when we are emotionally in a stable place. Is only then we can focus in things which matter, like in terms of our work. If we can only focus if things emotionally and physically we are in the right place. So it is very important that we take care of the lower two dimensions, and the upper two dimensions are taken care. And the last bit of the pyramid, or the top of the pyramid, is the spiritual. And spiritual here doesn't mean the religion or doesn't mean going to a guru, but it means spiritual means the purpose that you have in life. What is your purpose? And finding that purpose is very important. So if I have a purpose, if you see, if you remove the top of the pyramid, and we have these three energies, the physical, emotional, and mental, and if I don't have a purpose, what will happen? Suppose I take off the spiritual part of this pyramid, what will happen if we have these three energies and not no purpose in life? What do you think will happen?
Lack of direction. You have everything, but the energy is just it's like building up, and you need so it's a physical law that you need to release it. So, and
Hmm.
you do not have a direction to release it. So
Right.
it will be released in spurts, maybe, or in directions that you will not be able to contain it, and then that stability will be missing, that
And that
grounding
means,
will be missing.
so all that energy is wasted. Because
Yes.
if I am not putting it at a point where it is culminating, if I am not finding the purpose in my life, I have all the energies. The physical is by nature, it has been given to us. The emotions are there. As human beings, we have emotions. Mental, because we are in terms of our intelligence, we are higher beings. We have the ability to focus and be present to things. But because we don't have a purpose, we can't channelize these energies, and then all this energy is wasted. And as I feel, as women, we are emotionally more evolved, and we have higher energies there. So I think it is very important for us to find a purpose and for us to channelize it, because it will be a shame if we waste all that energy and not do anything about it. And that's where self-care comes into play, that intentionally doing things that makes you happy, doing things where you can channelize your energy, and doing things that will give you a purpose in life. And that's why I came up with this pyramid. So that is all from my end. Anything else you want to share? Please feel free. And I would also share this last bit, which I thought was very powerful. It said that if you don't love yourself, you will always be chasing after people who don't love you either. And I find it really, it is so true.
And
Because when we are given all our time to other people, and then at one point of time, you will be drained out, and then you will be needing that support, and then we start anchoring ourselves and to other people and just looking for our happiness to in them. So rather, take some time out, have something for yourself. It's like somebody mentioned, return on investment. Make that investment for yourself, and then that investment will give you returns later in life. Even when you are alone, you will be in a happy space because you lived your life to the fullest potential. So that's all from my end. Anything else you want to share or you want to ask? I keep the room open, and over to you, Tanas.
alright, so I mean, like, I feel like I hope we've been able to give this, and I still feel like we've not been able to give this session justice in terms of time. I think we spoils us that way with great sessions where we always feel like it good, but it's not enough. We need more time with Amri. So next time we are going to call you again, and hopefully you have time for us again to do another session like this, because I think when we learn about skills, that's great, but I think we need that reminder, especially as women. Once we get more responsibilities, we need reminders that hey, you need time for yourself. You need to be good for yourself. So yeah, I think that's really super important. I want to give everyone your homework. And Amri, with your permission, I'd like to give everyone homework where today
Mm,
we want you to do one self-care act. In
mm.
there are still a couple of hours left in the day for those joining us. It's early in the day. Hopefully, there's no one here from Australia because I know you're wrapping up your day. Maybe take another day. But before 12th April ends, maybe do something for yourself. Do something selfish and share in the group. Everyone here is on the WhatsApp group, hopefully. So share it in the group. Let us know what that self-care is and let us know how you feel, because I think during the session is great, but implement it almost immediately. And I feel like it'll be with you once you implement. So that's one home.
Can I say something here? Please make it about yourself and don't say that I watched Netflix. Of course, that is a part of your self care, but then of course maybe something which will align you to your purpose. Maybe just go for a nice massage or a spa, or just take a walk outside. I mean, it doesn't have to be very expensive stuff, but then just do something for yourself that makes you happy, or maybe ask your husband to make a cup of tea or something, or a coffee or something. Who cares?
Right. Right. Thank you so much. And of course, this session will continue on WhatsApp through your assignments. Now I would request everyone to turn their camera on for mandatory end of session screen
Oh
share.
yeah,
So,
you should have told me. I should have put up some makeup and all.
Use the filter. Even I've used that for the lipstick.
Yeah. Oh my god, you have to teach me that.
yeah, even I don't
I,
know.
oh my God, I take eyeliner and lipstick and everything on the filter.
Yeah.
Wow, that is
So
something I need to learn.
I'm very tech friendly. So all these wacky things you can always PM me. I'm up for it.
Lovely.
All right, okay, let's smile. I'll take two photos in case we have to. But all right, and I will take one more photo just for the luck. One, two, one. Okay, hopefully I will look at the two photos and hopefully you'll look good, and I will share it almost immediately within today on the chat. And please talk about this online as well if this is something you all want to do. Talk about how you all got it, how you got the chance to do something good for yourself today. Tag Amri, tag us, and yeah, looking forward to seeing what you all do today.
Thank you, Tanas, and lovely talking to all these ladies here. They're all badass women fighting their battles, but emerging as a winner, and they they all are super women in their own spaces. So lovely talking to you all.
Hey, have a great day, everyone. See you all on the
Have a
WhatsApp.
Thank
nice,
you. Have a nice day.
have a nice
Bye.
weekend.
Thank
TGIF.
you very
Bye.
much.